We turn the hand wheel and see that we don't have the problem of the needle hitting the plate anymore. We can see that the needle is hitting the tooth plate, or planchuela as it's called in other countries. We can see that the needle doesn't go down in its hole but hits the edge of the plate. In this video, I'll explain how we can fix this and where we can adjust it from. And after we do the first step, which is moving the shaft at the top of the needle bar so it aligns with the hole, the second step is to make sure it doesn't hit the bobbin case. So it's very important to watch the whole video to understand this step in case you're having this issue right now, or in case it happens to you later, which it usually does. Well, before anything, we need to check that the needle bar at this moment for straight stitch, it should fall in the center of the hole. If we set it at a zigzag, it should move left to right, but shouldn't move forward or backward. Right now, we see that the needle moves. It moved backward. It should fall into the hole. Right now, it's backward or forward, however you call it, which shows a misalignment at the top part. So we'll do the following. Remove the cover that shields the needle bars. Once we take off the cover, we'll find the screw, because that needs an Allen key located at the top for this model machine. The screw goes here in this spot. What we need to do is loosen this screw, and meanwhile we can move the shaft that holds the needle bar. And as we loosen it, this piece will move toward us or backward. In some other models, we need to find this screw. It will always be on the top part, and it will move this kind of piece, a small shaft. For other models, we loosen the screw, and here there's an eccentric screw which we move with a screwdriver from left to right and supervise this part moving forward or backward. In this model, we must loosen the screw and we can move this part. We apply some pressure. There is no screw to move it as it's an eccentric screw. It moves by pressure, either inward or outward. Well, we can see it sank. We can see the needle moved forward if we apply some pressure. We see it moves, and at the same time moves the bottom part of the needle and returns to its original position when I reinsert it. It moves this way. Now let's see it faster. We can see it makes the movement. So the first thing we have to do is loosen the screw, locate the screw depending on your model, find the screw, loosen it, and move this piece, which goes up to the top. Needle bar, and make the needle drop directly into the hole. Let's move it just enough for the needle to go down onto the hole. We manually turn the hand wheel. We see it now embeds into the hole when the machine is set up like this. Let's tighten the screw. Now here's the important part. After making this adjustment, we must check the crab piece so the crab's point doesn't hit the needle. All right, now let's take a closer look and see that the needle goes down in the center of the hole. Now we'll do the second step, which is to check that the point doesn't hit the crab piece. For that, we'll do the following. We're going to take out the bobbin holder. With its respective bobbin inside, and we'll do the following. We're going to lower the feed dog plate or small plate. Remember that if we do this, absolutely nothing will happen.
Remember to leave your comments below about which video you'd like me to make next. The issue mentioned the most will be tackled first. Well, it doesn't take any time. We remove the 2 screws, take out the plate, and start putting in the bobbin. And we're going to check the following. Well, without the feed dog plate, we can see the crab piece. Next is this piece inside, which is the crab's point. During its normal movement, it will go right. And the needle is here, which the point mustn't touch. We're going to turn the wheel, and we see that the crab's point continues on its path and doesn't touch the needle. That's how it should be. Let's see it from another angle. Well, here we have it from a side angle, and we see that when we turn the wheel, we see the crab's point and it doesn't touch the needle. That means the adjustment is good. If the point touches the needle, we need to loosen the top again and move the point slightly. The needle should be a bit forward or backward, so that the crab's point never touches or even slightly bends the needle. Also, if it's passing too far from the needle, we should adjust it and move it slightly. After this, we turn the wheel and see that at no point does the crab touch the needle. There should be no strange noise. Tighten the top screw sufficiently and manually verify like this. Then we put a plate back on with its 2 screws. And you see, it's not complicated. It's also good to learn how to remove it for when your machine needs maintenance, as a lot of lint or dirt accumulates underneath, and this misaligns the height of the feed dogs, so your machine won't feed properly. We remove the screws again, turn the hand wheel, and now we see we no longer have the problem of the needle hitting the plate. Remember, down here in the description, leave a comment on which video you'd like me to make, what issue your machines are currently having, and the issues that you mentioned the most for videos will be the ones I'll make first. So remember to comment down here in the description, and see you. Well, friends, that's all for now. Remember to support me with a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to leave a comment down here about the videos you want us to make as soon as possible.